everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to bring to you guys another one of these little raw videos to kind of express some mom guilt, I guess, that I'm feeling. So basically it kind of goes like this. So every night before I'm putting my son to sleep, and even like throughout the day, I guess, every day, I kind of like keep in the back of my mind like, okay, I didn't accomplish this today, like tomorrow I'm gonna do all of this. Sometimes I write it down and sometimes I don't write it down, and I just kind of keep it in my head. And to be honest, like, it's pretty easy to see in my house what's been done and what hasn't been done, at least for me. So yeah, so I keep that in the back of my mind, and a lot of times when I'm putting my son to sleep, because I still breastfeed him for him to fall asleep, I'm just like thinking about, you know, all of my to-do list and stuff like that. And so then what ends up happening is like, okay, I have all these things to do. When I wake up the next day, sometimes things go as planned, and other days like today and yesterday, things don't go as planned. So what happened is that he woke up really early and then took a very early morning nap and then didn't nap for the rest of the day. Well, if you guys have been watching my videos, then you might have noticed that a lot of my cleaning videos and that kind of thing is done during his nap time. So what that means for me now is that if I decided to sleep during the time that he was napping in the morning, because I was equally as exhausted because he woke up at the crack of dawn, then that means that I don't have an actual time where he's sleeping, or, you know, where he's kind of like having his downtime for me to actually clean. So then I end up having to give him some form of technology in order to keep him entertained so that I can get the cleaning done and like that. So I've been feeling major guilt because I feel like he's using technology a little bit more than I would like. So if you saw my kids in technology video, I am a fan of technology, but I don't like him to be using it for hours and hours on end during the day. And I feel like yesterday he did that, and like half of today he's had more than I would like him to have as far as technology. So if you're kind of feeling like that, where you didn't give enough one-on-one time to your child, just know that you're not alone. I'm in the same situation where there are just days that I feel like I did not give my kid enough one-on-one time. But I want to show you something really quickly. Do you see all of this behind me? Do you see all the light behind me? That means that right now there is still light out. And what that means is that there's still an opportunity to change things around, to give my son that one-on-one time. So right now what we are going to do is I'm going to do 2 really small errands, and then we're going to go to the park. And I'm going to give him that one-on-one time. And tomorrow, if you're watching this at night and, you know, the daytime is already done for you, then just know, God willing, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow's another day for you to change things around and for you to make it different. And that is my thought process, is that the day is not lost. We can still continue on a better foot than maybe the first half of the day. And if not, tomorrow is another day. So I'm already thinking of how I'm going to change things and get things back on schedule, because we have been a little off track, I'm not going to lie. And that is just my nature, though. My nature is not routine and schedule. I haven't ever been that way. So for me, this is like so different. I've had to adjust because obviously for kids, routine and schedule and that kind of thing is a good thing to keep. And I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but I do have the ability to steer, to like veer away from that kind of thing, from my routine a lot. And I always have to kind of bring myself back and get myself back on track so that I can get him back on track, because a lot of times when I'm off track, he's off track. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, is that if you are feeling that kind of guilt that, oh my gosh, I didn't spend that much time with my child, I need to get things back in order, just know that if there's still light out, there's still the chance to turn the day around. And if not, tomorrow is another day. tomorrow's another day. Just schedule things, plan things how you possibly want them to go tomorrow or for the rest of the day. And just know that you're not alone, that there are other moms that feel the same way as you do. I am one of them. And life is just not perfect. We're not perfect, but keep striving to try to reach that perfection, because I feel like even though we're not perfect, doesn't mean that we should stop trying to strive for that, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye bye.